Coming up on Juice and Java, Marshall Street may look a little different because of new housing.
And our very own Teagan Brown has the perfect event if you're looking to adopt a new furry friend.
Plus, Josh and I get some incredible swim lessons.
All that and more, your Juice and Java Spring Special starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Walker Simmons.
And I'm Josh Meyers. Thanks for starting your morning with us one last time.
Let's kick things off with the squeeze. Well, Shirt World and other stores on Marshall Street may soon be turned into a new student housing complex for SU. Brokering companies Harkaway Commercial and Skripa Group have confirmed that multiple storefronts are currently up for sale.
Yeah, these corporations are now working with architects to create proof of concept designs for an 8-story apartment complex. But the owner of Shirt World says the store isn't going anywhere. A sale and construction on Marshall Street are still a long way off, and brokering companies say nothing is set in stone yet. Now, can you imagine Marshall Street just being completely owned by SU?
Have you seen the pictures? While nothing's set in stone, it'll change the skyline, at least from Marshall Street's perspective, having a full apartment or anything just tall taking over that street.
Yeah, I mean, when SU bought the Marshall, I remember that was a big deal, and that whole area used to be bars and restaurants and stuff, and now that might actually happen to Marshall Street now.
Right, and I'm sure they'll keep that flow on the street, but I mean, overflow of students, they're going to have to start building housing somewhere, and why not one of the busiest streets on campus?
Yeah, no better place to put it. RomCon 2023 starts at noon today, and Newhouse graduate student Joyelle Ronan came up with the idea of the RomCon convention, with the idea that everyone deserves to see themselves represented within the genre. Ronan approaches it with a feminist perspective while presenting diverse stories.
The director and creator of Digital Center for Media Entrepreneurship, Sean Brangen, says that this event is an example of how his connections are helping current Newhouse students out. Ronan says RomCon is about celebrating and innovating the genre.
And this is the Juice and Java Spring Special. So spring has sprung, and the CNY SPCA is celebrating with an adoption event. And today marks the first annual Spring Fling event at their location in North Syracuse.
Yeah, and our reporter, Teagan Brown, is live this morning at the event. Teagan, please tell me you're going to be taking home one of those pups and bringing them back here to Citrus.
Hey guys, good morning. I originally thought about bringing a dog back, but then I met Zach. This is Zach, who wants to get down, so we'll let him escape down. Bye, Zach. Anyway, all right, hey guys, I'm here at the Spring Fling event over at the CNY SPCA, and this is actually a bit of an SU-connected event. Psi U, a fraternity on campus, is here volunteering today as part of this. The event is like speed dating, so you go around the area, you can see different dogs and cats and other little critters like birds and guinea pigs, bunnies, all of those things. So a lot going on here today. The event is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we actually had the chance to speak to one of the volunteers here who's also an SU student.
Yeah, so I feel like there's a stigma out there that shelters and the SPCAs, they're not really a great place for dogs that are lost. From my experience here, the people here are amazing. They love the dogs here. They show the utmost care and just respect for all the dogs. They all want to get adopted. And just the amount of time that people spend, they don't get paid to take care of these dogs. So it's really just amazing to see how much love there is for them.
The shelter is open Monday through Saturday if you can't make it to the event today. But again, the event is going until 3 o'clock today. You can come down, see if there are any animals you want to adopt. And if you want to make it easier for yourself before you get here, you can find all of that adoption paperwork on their website. You can fill that out so that way you can come in and find a friend to hopefully be your forever friend. But again, the CNY SPCA over here in Syracuse, you can check it out yourself any day except Sunday along with today's event. Reporting in Syracuse, I'm Teagan Brown for Juice and Java.
Well, Josh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I got to go pick up a dog.
That cat was very cute.
Those are some cute puppies. Well, hey, Mayor Ben Walsh has proposed a tax increase, and the Syracuse City School District Board of Education is looking to cash in. The board is now asking for $7.1 million more than they proposed back in February.
Yeah, and the move comes as a result of the large budget increase in Central New York schools. Shocked to hear of the development, common counselors say they're not happy. And Counselor Patrick Hogan saying, quote, "It was a left hook out of nowhere, and the counselors were not made aware."
The district president, Amika Barnett, has not commented on the rift between the two parties. This standstill began last Wednesday, and the court's hearing is expected to continue until the new year.
And the New York State Department of Transportation is participating in Central New York's town hall discussion next week. The meeting will focus on the issue of vehicles constantly hitting the Onondaga Lake Parkway Bridge. Yeah, the Department of Transportation originally declined to participate in the town hall meeting, but after Governor Kathy Hochul was asked about NYSDOT's participation, she said she would investigate on the issue later. Now, CNYCentral.com heard back from a DOT spokesperson saying that their Region 3 director will be joining the discussion. The town hall meeting will be held next Thursday at 5 p.m. and will be streamed on CBS 5. And if you're excited for the Bruce Springsteen concert, I know I am, but can't go, don't worry. The Center School of Music has rock and roll in their blood. Juice and Java reporter Cora Mayer-Costa unpacks their concert that rocked audiences like a hurricane.
Good morning, Josh and Walker. Well, if you weren't able to attend the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert, Setner has an alternative for you. Take a look at their new rock ensemble this semester.
The jazz and commercial music program also includes rock. Guitars, drums, and vocals easily filled the auditorium. Even though these students perform multiple times a year, student employee Anya Kaplani says each performance has its own charm.
Always turn out so differently because they are they're up to the musician's interpretation. We do a lot of soloing and kind of arranging music, so they're super interesting to see because they always end up different, and you really see how the artist makes them their own.
Each of these student artists bring their own unique energy to the performance. Cici Casenza ensures her passion shines through.
If you feel like you're doing too much, you can always do more. So I think like a big part of it too is really connecting with the music, like thinking about, for me specifically, what I'm singing, like the words that I'm saying. So I think that really helps get my energy up, and then also it's helpful to interact with everybody else in the band. So I think that feeding off each other is also super important.
Not only were band members feeding off of each other's energy, but also the audience. Audience members danced along with the ensemble, and the crowd grew as the performance carried on. Some had to sit on the floor. The full house is because of the familial bond the Setner School of Music students have built together.
It's such a tight community in Setner. We're all friends with one another, and we end up working with each other in some way, shape, or form, regardless. So all these ensembles are basically almost in a way showing our friendship while making music.
If you missed this concert, don't worry. Setner has multiple more planned to end this semester. All students are welcome to attend free of charge. Reporting in studio for Juice and Java, I'm Cora Mayer-Costa.
Cora, thank you. A local hockey tournament is raising money for ALS research. The fundraiser is in honor of Debbie Gazarov, a Liverpool wife who was cut short by ALS at 58 years old. Debbie's love of hockey inspired the fundraiser called Debbie's All-Stars. The event will take place this afternoon at the Three Rivers Athletic Complex.
In addition to the fundraising game, players from the CNY Adult Hockey League will be participating in an NHL-style skills competition. At the event, there will be a silent auction and event-branded merchandise. And tonight at 9, the Filipino Student Association at Orange After Dark will host a Flores de Mayo celebration. The event is being held in the Sheridan and will celebrate family culture and Filipino fashion. Only a valid SUID is needed to enter the celebration, so you do not have to pre-order tickets. The Filipino Student Association was established in 2018 and since then has been working to represent the Filipino community in Syracuse and educate students who want to learn more about their culture and traditions. The association is open for any SU student to join, no matter their race or ethnicity. Now, Walker, I saw there was going to be a lot of rain coming up this weekend.
Lots of rain.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get weather like this amazing jump back here.
This is beautiful. Hey, one day, maybe here in Syracuse, one can dream. But hopefully, with some decent news, it's our weather reporter, Marie Achkar.
Well, Josh and Walker, not to disappoint, but I don't have great news. We're not seeing any sunshine at all today. We have 49-degree temperatures. It's going to be cloudy. There was a chance of showers before 11 a.m., but we will see showers later in the evening. So now let's take a look at the current temperatures in the area today. We see that Syracuse is 49 degrees, Fulton is 47, Rome is 46, Rochester 52. So we see that these temperatures are in the high 40s to low 50s, and they're going to be staying like that throughout the day. Now, if we take a look into tonight, there is a chance of showers after 8 p.m. So if you decide to go outside, make sure you have an umbrella on you at all times. It's going to be cloudy again. We don't see any sunshine, so there will never be any pretty sunsets tonight. Now, if we take a look into tomorrow, 9 a.m., 53 degrees, we do see that these temperatures increase a little bit throughout the day, but not a lot. 90% chance of rain in the morning, so keep that umbrella on you. And that's all for me right now. Later in the show, I will talk a little bit about what we can expect for our 5-day forecast. But right now, Josh and Walker, back to you.
Well, I mean, 50 to 60 degrees in Syracuse, that's still pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but hopefully, Marie, those April showers will bring May flowers. But after the break, we speak to a tutor here on campus with tips on how to study for finals.
And we look at how some students are struggling to find housing next year. Stay with us.
Welcome to my house. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The walls were closing in. Clearly a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It could help you find a little more breathing room.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham-bam minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Hey, welcome back to Juice and Java. Final season is among us, and many students are spending hours preparing.
Now, to tell us more about resources on campus is Sandra Baker, a tutor for the Center for Learning and Student Success, also known as CLASS. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So just to start off, kind of talking about CLASS, what services do they provide for students as they prepare for finals this semester?
Yeah, so CLASS actually offers a lot of services. Just this week we had the Dare to Prepare tutoring sessions, which were like drop-in sessions that we collaborated with Student Association. Up until finals, we also have final exam reviews with a bunch of our tutors. So that's kind of the last sort of services that we'll offer this semester.
Yeah, now this week is finals week coming up, so what exactly, like how can students kind of get involved if they want to get into tutoring for this week?
Yeah, so towards the end of the semesters, the application opens on Handshake, so if people are interested in tutoring, they can go on there and look for the openings that we have for the upcoming semester. During the semester, sometimes they'll send out emails when they're looking for individual tutors for certain classes, but the group tutoring, typically you can go on Handshake and find that application. And if students are interested, we always just tell them they can always email class if they're not really sure where to find the information about getting involved.
So what specific courses does CLASS provide for students?
There's a whole wide range of them. Typically they offer classes that are like introductory classes into the majors, classes that are known to be kind of, challenging, ones that we've had a lot of students in the past. So it's a lot of introductory biology, chemistry, accounting, math, kind of just a wide range of classes.
Yeah, a lot of fun classes there. So this week is obviously going to be very stressful. I know I'm stressed for some of my finals coming up. So what kind of tips can you give students who are very stressed out for this week?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, as someone who's been tutoring for a couple years, I definitely say go to your tutors, go to the sessions, talk to TAs. I think that sometimes students forget that tutors, for example, are just other students, I always tell people yeah, you can ask me questions, I have no problem helping. That's kind of the whole reason that I'm doing this. And the TAs are not as scary as they seem to be. And also taking a lot of breaks. I have a lot of friends that will pull all-nighters and things, and I think that's, sometimes a lot. So definitely taking breaks and just, reaching out when they need help.
Yeah, perfect. Well, now looking forward down the road a little bit, as we head into the fall semester, what can students expect from class?
Yeah, so like I said before, class offers a lot of different services. We have group tutoring, individual tutoring for certain classes. We have mindfulness sessions, which is kind of focused on reducing anxiety and test exam stress and things like that. We also have Maximize Your Learning, which is a good way to organize your semester. Yeah, so there's a lot of different services that we can look forward to in the fall.
Yeah, real quick, you said you've been tutoring for how long?
2 years. So I started last year, and then I took certifications over the last couple years. So I tutor cell biology, genetics, and general chemistry this semester, or this year.
That's fantastic. I personally would not be much
I
of a
wouldn't know the
great
first
tutor.
thing. Yeah, that's incredible. Well, thank you so much for spending your morning with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Well, as the school year comes to an end, some students are saying goodbye to the Sheridan. Syracuse put upperclassmen in, due to the lack of housing.
And this lack of housing is affecting next year as well. Reporter Kaitlin Campbell joins us now with more. Kaitlin, good morning.
Good morning, Josh and Walker. Well, while we are getting ready to leave for the summer, some students are saying goodbye to the Sheraton and other inconvenienced living conditions from this year, while others are still scrambling to find a place to live for next year. For the 2022-2023 academic year, sophomores were relocated and booted from Del Plaine. This was due to the overadmitting of freshmen at Syracuse and the lack of housing available. When sophomores were thinking they would live in Del Plaine, the housing office informed them that via email that this was not the case. Sophomore Rachel Kelly describes her experience finding about how this move and how she thinks she got lucky being put in the Sheraton rather than the other options.
We had good times. I had made a plan to live with 4 of my friends. We all got what we wanted in Del Plaine during our freshman year, but halfway through the summer they realized that they had over-admitted freshmen and wanted to make Del Plaine a fully freshman dorm. So all of the sophomores in Del Plaine were moved to the Sheridan, the old DeFi house, and a bunch of apartments on South. And so we all had to figure out which of those locations we were going to. And
while housing accommodations were resolved for the 2022-23 academic year, it has piled into the next year. Freshman Allie Rosenberg had to pivot from her original plan and find an apartment last minute due to no housing available. She says that, quote, with a housing selection time on the last day, we were really left with no options. It didn't feel like we got to choose housing, but rather housing was chosen for us. We weren't willing to wait until August to be informed whether or not there would be vacancy for on-campus housing.
Now, Kaitlin, this is obviously a big issue for students that don't have housing for next year. What do you think SU will do to accompany these students?
I mean, you guys talked about the new apartments on Marshall Street. I think that would be really helpful. But again, there's so many pros and cons with adding different apartments and kind of taking away from Marshall Street.
Right, plus building an apartment doesn't take a summer, it takes a little bit longer than that. So
exactly.
Do you think they would be pushing people to downtown in those hotels? Is that? I
hope not.
Yeah,
I don't know, they've already reserved so many floors in the Sheraton. So
Yeah.
it's like, how do you balance kind of the guests and the students?
Definitely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And coming up, Maura Vaughn tells us about a student fashion show.
And Riley Underwood talks sports, the highs, the lows, and the in-betweens. Stay with us.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Now, I don't know about you, but some Syracuse sports have been rocking the dome lately.
Oh yeah, and Riley Underwood is in studio to take us through the year of Syracuse sports.
That's right, guys. This year's been a roller coaster of emotions for Syracuse fans. It's featured some of the most newsworthy events in recent history. SU football started the athletic year off early with a bang. Running back Sean Tucker had the town in a frenzy, and the Orange couldn't seem to lose. Syracuse started the season 6-0 for the first time in 35 years. Its upset win in the Dome versus North Carolina State featured only the second sellout crowd since 1998. But things then went off the rail for head coach Dino Babers and company. After becoming bowl eligible, Syracuse dropped 6 of its last 7 games, which ended with a loss in the Pinstripe Bowl, its first bowl appearance since 2018. However, SU men's soccer saved the fall season and made history. The Orange finished the year with 19 wins, a program record, and won the ACC for only the second time ever. Most importantly, Syracuse capped off the season with its first national championship in program history, beating Indiana in penalty kicks in mid-December. And that time of the year is usually basketball season in Central New York, and that season didn't go as planned. The Orange finished 500 in conference play and missed the NCAA tournament for the second year in a row. The same night the SU lost in the first round of the conference tournament, it was announced that Jim Boeheim would retire. The Hall of Fame coach ended his storied coaching career with over 1,000 wins and a national championship in his 47 years as the head man at Syracuse. Adrian Autry will take over as head coach next season. Autry has been an assistant at SU since 2011 and was an all-conference guard for the Orange from 90 to 94. And the news didn't stop there, though. Women's lacrosse has been making noise around the Hill all spring long. The Orange started the season 15-0. That's their best start ever. Yesterday, the Orange suffered a surprising loss to North Carolina in the ACC tournament. However, SU is number 2 in the nation and hoping to finish strong with its first national championship in program history. Great year of Syracuse sports and a great year of Juice and Java. Walker and Joss, back to you.
Riley, thank you. It's truly been an incredible year of sports, from Boeheim men's soccer championship to iconic women's lacrosse season.
Yeah, what a better year to be a senior here,
right,
and having such great sports. Riley, thank you so much. Now on to the fashion world, where some Syracuse seniors participated in a fashion show. Our Maura Vaughn tells us more. Maura?
Josh, thank you. I had the opportunity to live out my New York fashion dreams, to check out the Syracuse Senior Spring Fashion Design Showcase, and I was amazed by over 75 looks from the 12 seniors' clothing lines.
The Syracuse Fashion Design seniors concluded their time as design majors by displaying their year-long project to create their own line of clothing that tackled a specific theme or societal issue.
I wanted to kind of like break out of the box and break out of the stereotype of what like a man should be wearing. So I have them in skirts and dresses and different like shapes that you wouldn't normally see in menswear. It's like 5 months of hard work is like finally paying off, and it's all coming together exactly the way I hoped. So I'm really happy about it.
My adrenaline is like pumping right now. So it's definitely like an unreal experience, just working so long for months at a time, working on these pieces and then having it all displayed. It's a very unreal and very rewarding.
These 12 seniors drew their looks from various themes, such as the 19th century clothing, Cleopatra's color schemes, nature using eco-friendly materials, and so many more. But these seniors weren't the only ones working towards this show, though.
It is so rewarding because it's just helping me know that when I'm a senior, I'm going through this, like there'll be people helping me, and it just feels so good knowing that the seniors have put in so much work to be able to help them, like, present everything that they've worked so hard for. I'm so excited to see the looks like actually on the runway. It's so exciting. There's a lot of really cool looks. There's like a weather look. That's one of my favorites. There's this really cool poofy denim look. That's also one of my favorites.
These students were truly pushed to think outside of the box when planning their lines, and whether that was using an old wedding dress to create a line of clothing, or by using the theme of the movie The Wizard of Oz turned into streetwear to serve as inspiration, or just by elevating everyday looks.
Yeah, it's been like the whole year, just like thinking about it, trying to figure out what we're gonna do, and then getting started. And then this semester we started the actual drafting, draping, sewing portion. It's supposed to be like elevated basics almost, and I wanted to like make a collection that you could like restyle and rewear in like many different ways. I'm like so happy. I have been waiting for this for the entire semester.
And it's safe to say I might have to step up my wardrobe after watching those seniors create incredible clothing. And this is Maura Vaughn reporting for Juice and Java. Josh and Walker, back to you.
Hey, Maura, thank you so much. Walker, I'm shocked they didn't ask us to participate in that.
What a great runway.
But don't go anywhere. We have our two favorite entertainment correspondents in studio next.
And when I say you don't want to miss this, I mean it. You don't want to miss this.
Got a quarter?
Here's to the straggly ones, the lopsided ones, the first ones, the I miss my beard ones. But hey, I look good with this ones. But no way he's grown that in a week ones. The black, brown, red, and gray ones. The, that one. The itchy ones. The never forgotten ones. The ones grown by Dad. The ones grown for Dad. The started late ones. The absolutely filthy ones. The drawn-on ones. The finger ones. The pin ones. The I nearly didn't do it this year ones. And the yeah, why not ones. They all raise awareness, raise funds, start conversations, and save lives. Because whatever you grow will save a bro. Learn more at Movember.com.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. It seems like there's a lot happening in pop culture right now, and apparently we're about to be quizzed.
Yeah, that's right. Lilly Evans, Ilana Epstein, our two favorite entertainment reporters, are here to test our knowledge. So how are you guys doing today?
Good. We're really excited.
I'm very excited. I've been so nervous about this ever since the last time you quizzed me over there, and
Josh hasn't won a single game we've played on
I've been studying. I've been studying my entertainment.
Okay. This is going to be competitive. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. First question. I want you guys to each name one performer that was at Block Party at the JMA Wireless Dome last night.
Last night, I always say his name wrong. Amine.
Ding. Good job. What's your job, Walker? Whoever says it first. So I guess Walker gets the point on this one.
I know it's a band, right?
Surfaces. They're like a pop duo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it, Josh.
All right. Good job, Josh.
Good job, Josh. Okay, next question. The late night talk show host ended his talk show after 8 seasons this Thursday. Who was it?
Do you know?
James Gordon.
Yep.
Good job. Oh, okay, good job. Okay, you bonus let him question. win.
I saw. No,
I was like, you know what?
he did like this really cool like pre-tape with like a bunch of other late night hosts.
Yeah, held up
I saw that. That was really
cool.
good. Bonus question: who is his last carpool karaoke with?
Oh wow, that I actually have no idea.
Billy Joel.
No.
Elton
Another
John.
another Brit.
Another Brit. Harry Styles.
Close. He was on the final show. It was Adele.
Adele.
And I recommend you
that's
watch
iconic.
it. It was so
Really?
it was so good.
Okay,
so
I do
good.
have to watch this.
All right. Next question: which rapper is performing in Syracuse a week from today?
I know you know. You
Sean
said
Kingston.
yeah.
Yeah, Where? Margs After Dark.
Where?
Oh, I just
Margs
saw
After
you.
Dark.
Orange After Dark.
No,
Yeah.
not Orange After Dark. All right, continue.
Okay, all right, you guys ready? Okay. This one, I don't know if you guys are going to get this one.
I
This
don't
one's a
think
little
I
bit harder. Who is hosting this year's Tonys?
Yeah,
and we
that's-
have it as a multiple choice. So we have Sarah Bareilles, Ariana DeBose, or Ben Platt.
I want to say Ben Platt because I feel like that'd be.
I'm gonna say Ariana DeBose.
Josh,
Wow.
you have got
It's
it.
not Ben Platt. Ben Platt already didn't he already? Oh, maybe not. I'm thinking.
I
about
mean,
it.
he's won a lot of Tonys. I don't think he's hosted. Second year in a row.
She's doing I'm not it. Doing too hot.
Second year.
Love. I saw Dear Evan Hansen. He's fantastic.
Oh, did you?
Did you see West Side Story? That's what Ariana DeBose is.
All right.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Next question. I'm
All
ready.
right.
I gotta get one.
I did lose my voice, so let's ignore that. Which artist? Do you want to say this? Okay. Which artist is voicing Smurfette in the upcoming Paramount animation?
I know this one.
No, you
I know this
don't.
one.
How
I
do
know
you
this
know
one.
All right, let's hear it.
It's a
You don't know. Obviously, okay. You're like.
Oh! It's Rihanna.
It's Rihanna.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good job.
Oh, that's exciting.
Okay,
Actually.
my voice is back, so now I can talk. Okay.
I might actually win a Juice and Java thing. I'm so excited.
All right. Which artist did not release an album this past Friday? All of these artists that I'm about to say released something, but not an album. Jack Harlow, Labyrinth, or Niall Horan?
Labyrinth.
Niall.
Niall. Okay, Josh wins.
Let's go.
And Jack did.
I finally won
All
something.
right. Still ahead for us here on Juice and Java. Josh and I take a dive.
You're not gonna. You're gonna need your goggles for this one, but don't change that channel.
No margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet breaking, record breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Hey, welcome back to the Juice and Java Spring Special. We're here at the Barnes Center pool. We're joined by Kinsey, who is on the SU Club swim team.
Yeah, we're also joined by our other two amazing hosts, Nicole and Sarah. We got a lot in store. Kinsey's going to teach us some swimming moves.
Absolutely, and maybe some dives.
There we go. Well, hey, let's dive into it.
So if you can't already tell, we're in the pool. Josh and Walker are totally ready to Kinsey, what is the first step in learning how to swim? Floating. All right, let's do it.
Don't tread water.
So now we're gonna learn butterfly. Are you ready?
That's what we're doing.
So now we're gonna take this a little bit out of the water with some rock climbing.
Yeah, and Walker and I, we already have like hours of experience.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Today, we're here at Central Rock in downtown Syracuse to rock climb.
Yeah, watch out.
We know how to throw snowballs.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Josh and I are really bundled up here today.
What a resume that is. Let's get to the wall.
Okay, so now my lovely swimmers are going to do a relay race. They're each going to do a 50, and whoever wins gets a great prize. Okay, go! Go, Josh! Yeah!
Well, that was fun. We had a great swim today.
Workouts in, the workouts for the day. Perfect. Thank you so much for teaching us something.
Yeah, kids, that was amazing. And the show, the spring special, is not over yet. We'll see you back in the studio.
We're back.
Now we're all in studio. How crazy is that?
And we're all dry.
That was insane.
It's the beauty of TV. Well, guys, I'm very excited. Juice and Java Trivia, it's one of our coveted traditions for our last show of the year. First question. Where was Juice and Java originally filmed?
This is always a question.
Josh raised his hand first.
This was the top floor of Lawrenson.
Top floor of Lawrenson.
Oh, like the penthouse?
Yeah.
The penthouse,
Penthouse.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, Josh gets that point. Maybe Josh will win
Iconic.
another.
Actually, a really great space for it.
Oh, it's a great place.
It's really nice up there.
Can any of you guys name 5 former hosts
Oh,
of Juice and Java? All right, go.
All right.
Go.
The iconic Ryan Baker, Liam
course.
Crowley. Don't forget about Landon Wexler, Lila Young,
favorite.
Jonah Carp.
Wait.
You did.
Or no, oh my goodness, Lilia Wood, sorry.
Lilia
I'm
Wood,
thinking
you
of one of our current.
Associate producer.
Lila Young is one of our
Lila
current.
Young still is here.
You got it, you got it.
Doesn't
All right.
count. That doesn't count.
Which former JJ host did the Cat Cafe pre-tape? Do you know this one? Who did the Cat Cafe pre-tape? Do you know, Sarah?
I have no idea.
Was it us?
No.
No, we didn't.
We didn't go to the Cat
But it was
Cafe.
Ryan
Ryan
and Liam.
Liam.
Correct.
Liam.
All right, and now, what are the EPs, Eli Hernes and Dorothy Tables, what are their favorite pre-tapes from the semester?
It's got to be this.
Favorite pre-tape?
It's got to be the swimming one.
I'd say
that was my favorite.
This semester?
From this
From this
semester.
semester?
Just think of
They
this.
always
Think
talk
of the
about
pre-tapes
coffee
that you've
crawls.
done this semester.
Oh, this semester.
This semester.
I feel like rock climbing was pretty fun.
Not rock climbing.
Not okay. Oh,
It's
all
not.
Not rock climbing.
It's not the snowball.
What did we do?
one.
We did one.
Yeah.
Oh, skiing. Skiing was fun.
Was that it?
gotta
That's
be
it.
one.
That
Oh,
was it. Yeah, skiing is
Snowball must have been
Snowball
second place.
one outside of the
Close
Citrus TV
second.
studios is just so good. Well, guys, it was so great hosting Juice and Java Trivia.
So much
For
fun.
your last show.
I know,
Oh my
wow.
gosh, how crazy is that?
Time.
We still got
It
some
is.
time left though,
We got a
right?
lot of time left. Well, hey, coming up, Maria Achkar will give us one last look at your weather.
And we say goodbye one last time. Stay with us.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. Gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet. Oh,
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Now tomorrow morning we are going to see those clouds, 53-degree temperatures and rain throughout the day, so make sure you grab your umbrella if you plan to go out. Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. This is the last Juice and Java, and I really hate to show showers every single day, but that's the reality of it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it's all going to be raining, so you're going to need that umbrella all week. We don't really see those high temperatures, 50 degrees, 52 degrees, 57, but that's it for me right now. Josh and Walker, back to you.
So much. Still some sunshine left here in the Citrus TV
Oh, yeah.
studios.
Yes.
Well, the Juice and Java team prepared a little video to send off our seniors one last time.
Hi, I'm Eli Kernes.
And I'm Dorothy Sabo, and we're the executive producers for Juice and Java.
And unfortunately, it's the end of the year, and it means our seniors are graduating and are off to bigger and better things.
Yes, so we just wanted to say a little goodbye to them.
And Juice and Java reporter Sarah Russo is live from Lysander Park for a local tournament. Sarah?
Sarah Russo is one of the kindest people I've known. She's one of the most hardworking and talented individuals to ever grace Juice and Java.
She really is just one of the best people to work with. Every time we get to work with Sarah, she's always on it and having so much fun and really just making this place like the way it is.
And Sarah, the one show we hosted together is short-lived, but you've been such a great friend to me over the past 2 years I've known you.
Josh is live at the zoo's annual Zoo Boo right now. Josh, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Josh, you gave me my start at Citrus as a little freshman. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for me and for my success here at the station.
My first time walking into Citrus, I was running camera 2, and Josh Meyers was in my ear for that entire show, and he is such a good leader. He knows how to get everything done, and he's just such a vital piece of the show.
He is, and he's the reason I started Juice and Java and started at Citrus, so I owe everything to Josh Meyers.
Well, Josh Meyers, we're all going to miss you here at Citrus TV. You were one of the first people that told me to come down to JJ, and instantly I knew it was definitely going to be one of the best decisions I would make here at Syracuse. We're going to miss you a lot, buddy.
All right, welcome to this month's edition of Juice and Java Weather. Let's jump right into things. So,
Walker is a prime example of have fun and get stuff done, to be honest.
Yeah, he is. He is always coming in with the most creative ideas, and he's been a complete pleasure to work with.
Walker, it's been so wonderful hosting, anchoring with you. You helped me be a GM for a year, so I appreciate it very much.
Our senior correspondent, Teagan Brown, is live at the Dome with more. Teagan?
Teagan is the most hardworking individual that I know. She always gets everything done, and I never have to worry about anything she puts out. She started Juice and Java when I started, and from then we've grown together, and I just love her so much.
She blows us away every single week. Her content is always so impressive, and I don't know how she does it. It's just so consistent, so amazing. So when I started Juice and Java, Micah and Claudia were there with me, and having worked with them for the past 2 years has been amazing. They've become very good friends of mine. And when I think of Juice and Java, I think of that group. I think of them, and I think of the APs.
Yes, and when I started as EP, I didn't have any APs, and along with Eli, Claudia, and Micah were the first two to really help me and start the show. And I've grown as much as they've grown together, and so I owe everything to them as well.
To all of the amazing seniors of Juice and Java, congratulations. Cannot believe you guys are about to graduate. Super proud of all your hard work. Miss working with you all every weekend, and best of luck.
From all of us here at Juice and Java and Citrus TV, seniors, thank you so much for everything you've done.
Wow, that made me a little emotional there.
Yeah, that was wow.
I had a feeling you guys were going to include the thanks guys
Yeah,
after my
that
first
was
ever
so
live.
sweet.
You always talk about it.
I was doing
Not included,
for that
Josh.
show. That was wild.
But really, you guys have been just so wonderful to work alongside, so I can't thank you enough. It's so surreal. This is your last show.
I know, it's been such a blast though. I've definitely not been here as long as you guys, but the time I have been here, it's been so great.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
Juice and Java, and obviously Micah and Claudia as well,
Yeah.
and Teagan Brown.
Teagan Brown.
Yeah,
Gonna
thank
miss all
you
you
to
guys.
literally all the seniors as well as everyone on this show who makes it a possibility.
Yeah.
There's a lot in front of the camera, but there's even more behind the camera.
Yeah.
So every person who's run a camera or written a script or just put together the graphics you see on your screen, thank you. Well, hey, that's a wrap for Juice and Java this semester.
Yeah, check us out online at CitrusTV.com. Follow us on Citrus TV, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And for one final time, thank you for always starting your morning with us. I'm Walker Simmons.
And I'm Josh Meyers. While Walker and I won't be on Juice and Java next semester, a part of the show will always be with us. Thank you for everything, and have a great day, Syracuse.